I just watched a little bit of the live stream of Boss Blunt's regarding the 10 for 1 AMC stock split. Basically, here's his argument. Okay, so they're not going to short AMC because the borrowing rate is so high as it is. It's almost 300%. Okay, that's basically the gist of his argument. Okay, and that it's basically even though you're getting 90% less shares, it's 10x the price. Okay, but what this, I hate to say this, freaking buffoon doesn't seem to understand is that what have we been dealing with all this time? What have we been dealing with? Like just regular like shorts or friggin' naked shorting, friggin' synthetics, okay, that in my opinion is going on. Okay, now I can't prove it. Nobody could prove it. Okay, but it's like he's acting like we're just talking about regular, like, short shares here that are just going to be borrowed. No, there's things going on here. Potentially, again, I can't prove it, but based on a lot of the things we're seeing for 2 years, it's a very, very high assumption that there are things going on here where they're not using real shares. So in other words, that whole analogy you just said doesn't even freaking count because you're talking about real shares. You're talking about borrowing real shares. How about synthetics? Okay, you know what the cost to borrow is for synthetics? 0. That's the cost to borrow, 0. Okay, and it's promissory notes, and it seems like these mother effing short sellers have an unlimited amount. Now, you have to understand a lot of things I'm saying in this video cannot be proven. So that's why, I have to say, just to protect myself legally, I have to say it's alleged. I have to say I'm not a financial planner. And I have to say to you that this video is for entertainment purposes as well as all of my videos. But let's just do a recap, can we? Because they're all saying Adam Aaron for president. Okay, Adam Aaron for president. Everyone loves Adam Aaron. Okay. What exactly did Adam Aaron do for us so far? Okay. He was already worth $25 million. He sold, okay, and cashed up another $25 million for himself. Okay. These are facts, whether you want to accept it or not. Okay. The creation of Ape was basically our money. And he raised like close to something like, I don't know, $200 million. Okay. Now, I don't want to get into other things. That's going to be for another video in terms of AMC and the debt. And there's a lot of things going on there, but I don't want to talk about that. What I want to talk about is this. Has Adam Aaron done anything for us in a positive way as of now? From the beginning of, when we all got into AMC like 2 years ago to now? No. What did he give us? Popcorn? So what is... Because everyone's like telling me that this guy is the greatest guy in the world. They love him. They want him to be president of the United States. Okay. What exactly has he done except benefit himself? Right? Okay. So I don't understand why people can't understand this. It's very simple. Okay. What's going to happen is this. Okay. And this is just my opinion. They're going to take 90% of our shares away. And they're going to probably use the same fake shares, the same synthetics, all of this shit that cost them nothing. 0. Okay? It's promissory notes to short us to the oblivion. And if they do that, now we have only 10% of our shares with a low AMC price. But what Boss Blunt doesn't understand is that they can't really short us anymore. Because it's like you have to understand, there's a thing called you have to keep things... Like when you're a conniver, you understand, when you're a hustler, you got to keep things looking like, it looks real. It doesn't look like anything's going, the king of this is Lou. you know how Lou will show you a 3-level penthouse, but the thing is, it's either, it's not his. It's like, he's basically just going for a showing or something like that, or whatever the case may be. He shows keys to a Porsche that doesn't match the keys. Lou is an expert of hustling. And so are the short sellers. They're experts of hustling. So the thing is, even though they're shorting it, they're using synthetics, they're using fake shares, they can't do it to a point where it's obvious. They can't do it to a point where they short us to zero. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they can only short us a little bit more at the current rate AMC is at. Maybe they're going to short us to $3. Maybe they're going to short us to $2.50. They can't go too much lower because then it becomes obvious. Okay, so, but if it goes to $50 a share, this is what Boss Blunt doesn't understand because he's smoking too much blunts, is that now they got tremendous room to short this thing without people. Because let me ask you a question. Let's think about this. If people are not buying, or, you know, I'm not going to argue with people because I understand, oh, we're buying, but you probably potentially are buying on payment for order flow platforms, which is, to me, is not buying. Okay, it's not buying. Okay, if you're buying on Robinhood and if you're buying on Webull, but I don't want to go there in this video. The point is, do you think people, if they're hesitant in buying AMC at $4 or $5 a share, you think they're gonna buy it at $50 a share, especially after they just lost 90% of their shares? So what I'm trying to make you understand, right, is that most people, okay, are probably not gonna buy at $50 a share. I mean, if they're not buying at $5 a share, are they going to buy at $50? Okay, so the point is the hedge funds have every friggin' excuse to short the mother ever living shit out of this. Because it's like they have, see, when you're a hustler, you need a hustle. That's the thing. They got the hustle. First of all, they got the hustle. They got it, okay? People are not buying, blah, blah, blah. AMC is not paying off its debt. You know, blah, 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 all this shit. They got all the negativities. They got everything they need to make it so that they could short this mother effer all the way down for 50 down. Now, the thing is, they can't really do that at these current levels because there's not much lower to go. The thing is already at the bottom of the ocean, AMC, the price. I mean, how much more is it going to go? Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? $2? $1? It can't go much lower. So see, I don't think anyone understands that. But if it's at $50, then they work their tricks. Then they do their tricks. Okay, so look, I just think if you don't understand this, you're a complete idiot. And, you know, I'm sorry to say that to you, but, you know, what makes you think that they're just going to stop shorting this thing? Like, so in other words, they've been doing it this whole time, but now they're going to stop, right? When it hits $50, right? Okay. They're going to stop at that point. There's going to be a complete fair Wall Street and everything. I don't know what this guy thinks, Boss Bloods. He's talking about real shares. What about synthetics that cost nothing to borrow? What about that? All right. What about what's been going on for the past 2 years? So you're just oblivious to all of that shit? Look, our best chances is to keep 100% of our shares and just, you know, buy at these discount prices, not on effing payment for order flow platforms, you freaking mamalukes. On Fidelity, Active Trader Pro. Okay? And I don't get, Fidelity does bad things too. Yeah, but not like Robinhood, not like Webull. All right? I'm sorry. I'd rather deal with Fidelity, okay? Because I know for a fact that my friggin' orders are going into the lit exchange. I have a personal broker who does that. I go right into the lit exchange. I'm not dealing with these friggin' psychopathic people that you're dealing with. Ken Griffin's bitches. Robinhood, friggin' Webull, all this friggin' platforms, okay? You're all using, he controls all the buy and sell orders, Ken Griffin, all right? So you got to stop doing that. You got to go onto a non-payment for order flow platform. I've been saying this since the beginning, okay? And then you're better off buying at these low prices than giving away 100%, 90% of your shares. But it's going to feel like 100% when they friggin' manipulate and all the corruption they're going to do. And then what's Boss Blood going to do? He's probably going to pull a trades move at that point. He's probably going to close down his channel. He's going to say, I'm out. I'm out of here. All right, so whatever. Look, it's a long video just to say I'm voting no. And I want to keep 100% of my shares, and I'm against a 10-for-1 AMC reverse split. It was just a very long video. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video is not legal advice. I'm not an attorney. This video and all my videos are for entertainment purposes only.